Hello, I'm Howard, pastor of the Roseville New Church, and welcome to Spiritual Shorts. This week we continue our exploration of marriage, especially significant as November is the peak month for marriages here in Australia. In our recent sermon on the subject, I delved into the indispensable role the marriage of love and wisdom plays in our spiritual growth. To echo this sentiment, I shared a beautiful teaching from the New Church. Every part of us, no matter how small, has something equivalent to a marriage in it. Whatever exists in our intellect, therefore, is coupled with something that is in our will. Without this mating or this marriage, we produce nothing at all. This concept isn't just philosophical, it's practical. It reminds me of a story from my days in the business world. On one of my initial days working for the company, the office manager described the synergy between the company's founders with a striking observation. She said, "If it wasn't for Sandy, we never would have grown, and if it wasn't for Mickey, we would have gone bankrupt." This balance, this indispensable partnership of love and wisdom, or passion and practicality, it's not just a corporate strategy, it's a fundamental principle of life. The harmony of a man and a woman in marriage is perhaps the most quintessential illustration of this. Each partner assumes roles that are supportive, distinctive, and yet beautifully intertwined. Consider the biblical imagery where Eve is crafted from a rib taken from Adam. This isn't about physical creation. The Bible is not an anthropology textbook. It speaks of a spiritual transformation. A woman, through marriage, embodies a unique wisdom that complements and supports her husband. It's a divine design that sees a couple's affections and their inner wills weave together, symbolizing the unity of souls in true married love. However, we often oversimplify the complexity of this dynamic, reducing it to a cliched binary. But thanks to the teachings of the New Church, we are offered a refreshing lens to view these roles not as rigid molds, but as reflections of higher spiritual truths. Men and women are vessels of both love and wisdom, albeit in distinct manifestations meant to harmonize with each other. A man's love is often channeled through his wisdom, just as a woman's wisdom is deeply infused with her capacity for love. It's a reciprocal relationship where each partner's strength bolsters the other, where wisdom shapes love and love brings to life wisdom. Another teaching from the New Church: the Lord's divine love is infinite, and His divine wisdom is infinite. From the Lord flows infinite forms of love and wisdom into every soul, influencing our capacity to think and to intend. This dance of love and wisdom is the divine pattern mirrored in the covenant of marriage. When united, they produce a goodness and a usefulness akin to the balance achieved in a successful business, where growth is nurtured by stability. Love without wisdom can lose its way, and wisdom without warmth can be pretty sterile. Yet in their union, we find the quintessence of our humanity. So as we take a deeper look into the theme of marriage this month, let's transcend stereotypes and celebrate the spiritual essence within our relationships. For marriage is more than a social agreement. It's a spiritual voyage where two souls are interlaced, propelling each other towards their divine destiny. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Spiritual Shorts. Please share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments below. I look forward to continuing this journey with you in the next week. And until then, may love and wisdom guide your path.